This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 Ford F350 Crew Cab Short Bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive. It's an XLT, which is cloth. Has 215,000 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The truck is on a salvage tow due theft, not collision. Please see the before it left Albuquerque pictures. There'll be four of them. It basically looks like this, except it's got a new driver's side headlight and side marker and a new grille. Can't tell on the pictures really why, but there's a big crack in the headlight and the grille had a crack in it. We could have done the bumper, we could have done the other headlight, but we're trying to keep the price down. Obviously, it's not going to be a cosmetic truck. It's going to be a truck for whoever buys it next, and so I don't think anyone's going to care how specifically pretty it is. Anyway, salvage titles on theft recoveries are because of attorneys. They don't want any more liability for the insurance company, so they give it a salvage title. That way, when they sell it to us, we sell it to you, and something happens to you in it or somebody else in it, it can't go back to them. If they sold on a clear title, a good attorney might be able to get at the insurance companies for selling it on a clear title, which would imply some sort of warranty. So of course it's attorneys, and that's why it's on a salvage title. But because it's on a salvage title, you get to save a bunch of money because, you know, it's basically paperwork and has nothing to do with the truck itself. Anyway, we do an inspection when we get them here. This is what the inspection looks like. And then I got my little cheat sheets over here. We did a Rotella oil change and filter, front and rear brake pads, front rotors, glow plug number 4 is new, driver door cylinder they broke when they stole it. The ignition is replaced. They broke that when they stole it. The driver master switch for all the windows and locks is replaced. Driver headlight, like I said, and turn signal light underneath the headlight is new. Grille is new, and carrier bearing is new. And I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you this truck. I'm going to show you, when we get inside, I'm going to show you the Carfax. I'll show you the Kelley Blue Book. I'll show you the title we got from the insurance company. I'll show you everything, okay? Everything we have, you will know. There are no secrets here. The goal of these videos is not to sell the truck. It will sell itself. The goal here, these dings, it has this receiver hitch, and it has this funky plug up here for whatever reason. So I would say that this bumper has been hit by the trailer about 5 million times, which is why you get that. Anyway, front tires look brand new almost. The rears probably 30 or 40%. So when you need tires, you really don't need the fronts. You probably just need to get matching BFGs for the rear. The rear probably have a couple thousand miles left in them. I would say the previous owner was probably a little thrifty and decided that he could get a little more out of them, and he probably moved the front to the rear and put new ones on the front. That's probably what he did. Anyway, I'll tell you that after looking at the Carfax, I do know that it went to the Ford dealer at 185,000 miles and got upper and lower ball joints, which is great because on Fords they all are loose and worn and everything by about 100,000 miles. So the upper and lower ball joints done at the Ford dealer is a good thing, and they would only have 30,000 miles on them. Like I said, it's this cord he has running through the car goes right through from the front bumper to the rear bumper. So I'm not really sure what his plan was, but we left it alone. We were going to take it off. It was like, you know what, somebody may have some idea of why. We've been doing diesel trucks for a long time. Never seen that setup, but he had a reason for it, and perhaps you'll have a reason for keeping it. So we just left it there. You almost have to have something to plug in on both ends of the truck and use like a generator in between. I don't know. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure that somebody who's watching these videos, I've had, what, 1.5 million views, will be calling me a dumb, you know what, don't you know what he was doing, you moron? That's what I'll hear. Because people are so nice. And they'll inform me of how stupid I am, and there's an obvious reason for it, whatever. Anyway, so feel free to fire away and let me know how stupid I am for not knowing the answer. But we're leaving it just in case somebody can actually use it. 215,091 miles. All right, like I said, I'm going to show you all the stuff we have on this truck paperwork-wise. Kelley Blue Book for a short bed with 250,000 miles. Kelly Blue Book suggested retail price is $12,534. All the equipment will be listed in the ad, so there's no need to freak out. Just look in the ad, on the text of the ad. You don't have to stop the video to see that. Here's the Carfax. There's the VIN. One owner. Salvage title due to theft, which I will show you momentarily. It was always in New Mexico. Blah, blah, blah. Right here at $182,000 roughly, it went to the Ford dealer and got upper and lower ball joints, a bunch of service. That was the highlight, the ball joints. All right, let's see. The last service it got was at 213. It went and got an oil and tranny fluid service. And then 7/7 it was stolen, and 7/11 it was recovered. And 215,083 miles. There you go. Total loss due to theft, not collision. That was an Allstate vehicle. 215,000 miles. And now we have this title, which is Wheel Kinetics. And that's that. And the Wheel Kinetics title will be in the ad. So all you have to do is click on that and you'll see it. Our website's been really updated. It's very, very detailed. Really cool. So please cruise around and tell us what you think. There's your Ford stamp on that side. See, that's an original fender, which is good. We're looking for those Ford stamps all the way around. No blow-by at all. Excellent. That's very good news. Let's see, there should be another Ford stamp right there, and there is. Should be another one on the other side of the core support right there, and there is. And it should be another one right there, and there is. There you go. All right, let's go back here. We will do the passenger rear window down and up. All right. Rear seat looks fantastic. I don't think, it's not really that unusual though for the rear seats in these diesel trucks to look like that. I think that most people don't have people in the rear seats when they're towing or whatever. Not a whole lot of family guys drive these. They want the wheelbase and they don't really care about the back seat, so nobody's ever in it. I mean, this front seat doesn't even look like anyone's really sat in it either. Even the armrest looks great. Let's see, with that, nothing going on there. Just make sure there's no hiding stuff here. That's part of our inspection, but I want you to see it too. All right, there's your driver rear window. A little bit of stuff torn off of that unused ashtray, which is nice to see. There's your driver window, past your front window, past your rear window, driver rear window, mirrors, out, in, down, up. Other side, out, in, up, down. All right, let's see, there's your tilt wheel working. A little bit of wear on the outside of this seat. Someone stitched that together. We didn't do that, but that's that. A little bit of wear on the armrest, but in general, not too bad. Usually those Ford outside seat bolsters are a disaster. All right, let's see. Let me get my seat adjusted here. Time to get the seat belt on. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? First of all, let's turn the air on because it's 500 degrees. The air is blowing ice cold. That I can tell you. All the settings work. No radio. We don't do radios anymore. They're just a pain in the ass. We'll buy a radio, put it in, and the person will put in their own radio, and we have wasted, you know, 110 bucks. If you want a radio, it's actually 125 bucks. We'll get a used Ford radio and make sound come out of it. It won't be like premium sound, but it'll be a radio. Or take it to Best Buy in your town for 200 bucks and get a, you know, Bluetooth, you know, MP3, the whole bit. That's what I would do. Anyway, there's your overdrive, tow on and off right there. All right, let me move this thing up a little bit. We'll test the 4-wheel drive. All right, get this thing straight. All right, neutral, 4 low. Now we're in 4 low. That's the lights over there on the left. And drive. And reverse. This is in 4-wheel drive, and that is definitely low. Nice and granny gear there. And to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Drive. And reverse. This is in 4 high. Perfect. And neutral. And now we're in 2-wheel drive. All right. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, which you're obviously welcome to do, this is a nice truck. You are going to pay a few things. You're going to pay, first of all, you can't get insurance, or we can't give you a driveway plate on a salvage title. We have to take it to the cops, gun-carrying real cops that do an inspection called a level 3 inspection. Once that's done, we take the inspection and the salvage title and get what's called the restored salvage title. Then we can issue you plates, and then you can buy insurance. So obviously that's mandatory. There's no way around that if you want to drive, okay? We charge $200 to do that before you get here, or before it ships out if you want us to do it before it ships out, and you pay by wire, all right? So if you come here, you're going to pay $200 to have the title restored so you get plates and insurance. You're going to pay a $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you come here, this is how it goes. Your state tax rate plus our city of 2%, plus a $250 dock fee, plus $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is your agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want to add $200 and have us restore the title before it ships out. If you are going to ship, once we receive your wire, we'll fill out the title with your name and address, your company's name and address. We'll notarize the title, sign it off to you, scan it into your online file. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in, and then we'll mail it to you, okay? Obviously, once the truck ships to you, you'll take the title you already got out of the mail, and you'll go get your own plates. It's very simple. Deposit's $500. Once we receive a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it is for sale. So please get your deposit in quickly so there's no confusion. We've had a few races lately where the person who got the deposit and was happy, and the person who didn't was pissed, and whatever. It's not our problem. If you don't know how to work your credit card, don't know how to work a very simple website like ours that we've tried to figure out every way that somebody can screw it up and try to go around that and try to figure it out for people. If you can't figure that out, you probably didn't belong in the truck anyway. So be ready to fire. Warranty speech. It's a 215,000 mile, 14-year-old truck. There's no warranty. If it shows up at your front door and needs something, you're going to write checks. We are not. If you don't like that idea, that you don't have any recourse against us whatsoever, then don't buy from us. This is not a new truck. This has almost been to the moon. It's like 250,000 miles to the moon. It's almost been there, okay? It's going to break. It could break tomorrow. It could break in 5 years. Right now, it's a great truck, zero blow-by, but you never know. We do offer, if you're worried about the EGR, which is the 6.0 issue, which is very easy to deal with. If you get a bulletproof EGR cooler, a Ford oil cooler, and an IPR, retail outlets or shops are charging between $4,500 and $6,000 to do that. Only for our customers at the time of sale, we'll do it for $2,400. Just check out the little part in the middle of the ad. If you buy it, go down the street with your new plates on it and come back and want it, it's $4,000. All right, because we really don't want to do it. It's really just something for our buyers. Once you own it, and you're no different than the guy across the street. Okay, that is the truth. So basically, what we're saying here is, it's a great truck, but we're not Nostradamus. We don't know what's going to happen to it. I don't know if I'm going to make it back to my shop. I'm sure I will, but who knows? I don't know. You know, I've seen Porsches with 0 miles coming off of shipping trucks blow up with 7 miles on them, and they're $200,000 cars. So, I mean, there's no sure thing. If you need a sure thing, go buy a brand new one, spend 50 grand, and for a couple of years you'll have warranty and you'll be good to go. After that, you'll still owe 30 and you're going to be pissed. All right? Simple as that. All right, that's the reality check. Nice truck though, I love it. Thank you.